Hello there, my fellow Doombots and library citizens, and welcome to episode 17 of the Your Weekly Doom podcast, where we talk about everything movies, comic books, video games, whatever, as long as it's like pop culture and Doom related. We're talking about it here. And I'm Doombot 15, and I'm joined by my good friend and fellow co-host, Doombot 16 Beta. How you doing, Doombot 16 Beta?
I'm doing great. I just got a new haircut. I've told Doombot 15 about it 15 million times, and he's very sick of it. As a matter of fact, he has a knife.
Yeah, we had to re-record the first part because Doombot 16 Beta did not watch the trailers that were actually required to watch this, or at least participate in this episode of the Your Weekly Doom podcast. But that's okay because we watched those trailers. And the trailers we were talking about were Digger, The Sheep Detectives, and Disclosure Day, the new Steven Spielberg movie. And the topics of Doom news are, of course, all of the Avengers Doomsday leaks, with the trailers, and also the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer that also leaked. So many leaks at Marvel, man. It's almost like it's a ship that they made with holes in it, or what's a better analogy? I don't know.
They didn't insulate the ship enough to make it buoyant.
It's a leaky boat.
It's
and
a licky boat.
Of course, the movie of the day is Avatar, Fire and Ash. So we're going to be talking about Avatar, Fire and Ash, or maybe it's Avatar, Fire and Ass. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, Quaritch be getting some ass in that movie. Oh yeah, this is your part. Oh wait, sorry. Here.
Yes. Please like, comment, and doomscribe, or be doomed.
We're very, very well said, Beta. Let's start off with, of course, the best topic of the show: super relevant Doom news. So, Avatar, Fire and Ash. You watched it, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and you were not in time for the trailers. You didn't see the trailers.
Yes, I did not see the trailers.
So yeah, Doombot Betas. The only reason why we went to Avatar, or at least I went, was because Avatar is fine. I would have gone anyway. But one of the biggest reasons was to see the Avengers Doomsday teaser. That was people said that it was going to be attached to it, and it turns out that it was actually attached to it. I had no idea. I thought that all of the rumors were just AI garbage, but it turns out that in actuality, there really was a teaser that showed that Chris Evans, as Captain America Steve Rogers, is going to be returning in Avengers Doomsday. So that's pretty freaking sick. Should I just describe the teaser to you because you haven't seen it?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the teaser starts out with Steve Rogers, and he's on a motorcycle. Okay, so you see him. At least you see a figure on a motorcycle. Then you see somebody holding the old Captain America suit. Or first I thought this was the one from Winter Soldier, but this is actually the Captain America suit that Steve Rogers was wearing in Endgame. So this is that suit. He puts the suit down, yeah, and you see his back, and then he holds something, and the thing that he's holding is actually a little baby. It's a little baby. Yeah. So it turns out that together with Peggy Carter in this other universe, this other timeline that actually was created, Steve Rogers had a child, and there are multiple theories on who this child actually is. Even there was this little article about who is Captain America's son in Avengers Doomsday. The person of this article from Screen Rant, Felipe Rangel, said the following, that it might be James, I think, what does it say? James Rogers. And James Rogers is a character that was made up, or at least invented for the movie Next Avengers Heroes of Tomorrow, where Ultron destroyed all of the Avengers.
Yes.
And then the kids of the Avengers were the people that had to save the day.
Yes.
So that might be something. Like this movie, I really like this one. This is how I got introduced to Ultron, and he was real badass. Instead of in Age of Ultron, we was this weird dude with like weird lips, weird robot lips. Robots should not have lips.
No, they should not. It made him too comically human.
It was very odd. This is a good one. If I had a nickel for every time a Marvel movie had Tony Stark instead of Hank Pym create Ultron, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's still weird that it happened twice, because also in this movie, apparently, I haven't watched it in a very long time, but when I watched it, I enjoyed it. Iron Man was also responsible for creating Ultron, but in the comics, it's of course Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, that creates Ultron.
Yes.
Hank Pym is a weird dude in the comics, man. He beats his wife and he drinks a bunch of alcohol, so it's very odd. I was thinking that maybe the reason that they are introducing the young, or at least the son or daughter, it might be a daughter of Captain America, is because then eventually, just like T'Challa, who has a son at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, that this young T'Challa can take the place of Steve Rogers, Captain America. I don't know, it's just something that I thought of while putting this slideshow together. But then the second option, also from this one, I think is from the comics, is this. Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter also had a child in another universe. Can you read this, please?
Yes. In any voice?
No, whatever you want. It's right there. Yeah.
Yes. If Marvel went to change and establish... if Marvel were to not change an established character's parentage to make a child Steve and Peggy's them... okay, wait.
Are you? What's happening, man? I thought you were ready. You're just
my circuits are glitching.
If Marvel were not to change an established character's parentage to make the child Steve and Peggy's, then the only character in the comics who would fit that bill, someone who actually original in another medium, is
Sharon Rogers. Was created for the video game Marvel Future Fight. She hails from a reality where Captain America never met the first Avenger fate. That means Steve was never frozen in ice, living his life by Peggy Carter's side, similar to what Chris Evans' Captain America decided to do when he went back in time in Avengers Endgame. Sharon grew up to become the new Captain America after her parents retired. She would make for a fitting addition to Avengers Doomsday. But I believe the baby in the teaser is James Rogers.
I really hope that this didn't ear rape the viewers at home, but but I don't know, either one of these two. There's also other options. People are saying on the internet, like Jeremy Johns, this movie critic, said, like, how about this? Actually, the kid of Steve Rogers is Doctor Doom, which would make not really a lot of sense, because, well, it also wouldn't make sense if actually the Doctor Doom is Tony Stark. You know, it's all very convoluted. It's a big mess. We don't know exactly what is going on. But moving on from that, before I also get like a brain malfunction like you just did, is the trailer teaser ends with Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. Not saying Captain America, because at the end of Captain America Brave New World, of course, it says Captain America will return in Avengers Doomsday. But the end of this movie says Steve Rogers will return, probably stating towards the audience he is not Captain America anymore, even though he was holding his Captain America outfit. But he will return as Steve Rogers, maybe in the sense that he might be a different character, like in the comics when he stops being Captain America. He turns into somebody that's called Nomad. This one I'm seeing here, this is wrong. Like, I'm thinking that the images we just looked at are actually AI generated upscales of the original footage, because in the original footage it says 12 months, not 19 weeks. So I think it's just the AI interpreting stuff. But yeah, a bunch of weird gobbledygook going on because of Tony doing the stuff with the snap. And of course, at the end of Avengers Endgame, we get Steve Rogers going back in time to bring back all of the Infinity Stones, which leads to this alternate timeline where he has a song with Peggy Carter. So there were already rumors about this. I heard people talking about it. I thought it was very stupid when I heard about it first. What do you actually think of the fact that Steve Rogers is back and that he has a baby and that he is, I don't know, he might be like a main player in Avengers Doomsday, like the cast already? What do you think of this?
It's a very, very, very open question right now
Yeah.
because the thing is, we do not know who the baby is. For
No,
one.
who's that baby?
Yeah, who's that baby? But we do know, however, Captain America.
He's
has,
back.
Yeah, he's back. No, well, I said Captain America. I
Steve.
actually mean Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers, he's gonna come back
Uh-huh.
in one way or another. Maybe considering that he was in like the end title card, like Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday, every character that had a pivotal role within that movie. So it's
Well,
safe
Avengers
to-
Doomsday hasn't come out yet, so we don't
Yeah.
know.
We don't know. They might subvert the expectation and give Captain Steve Rogers. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I miss the guy so much. But like,
But are you
like-
excited that he's come back? Are you surprised that Steve Rogers is a part of Avengers Doomsday? Were you expecting this? We were talking about this in the latest podcast episode. Like, who do you think is going to return? What were your odds? Were you like 100% sure that he was going to be returning or no? I don't remember, but
I can't recall either. But like,
is this news to you, or are you like, nah, this was gonna happen?
no, no. This is news to me. I did not know Steve Rogers would come back with a son.
Is it surprising?
Or a daughter?
Or was it to be expected? Because I
It's-
think this was to be expected because there were already trades out there, like a half year ago that said Chris Evans is confirmed to be returning, but then of course you didn't see him in the chair live stream or whatever, and he hadn't been announced with any of the other cast, you know.
You'd have to remember that part, yeah.
Yeah, but that was also it was like it flew under the radar, and because of all this AI goobity gob garbage, you don't know what's real until it's real. Like I didn't believe that this teaser was real until I set my bet. I was sitting in the theater with my Doom buttocks, and then I saw the Avengers. I saw this teaser and I was like, "Oh wait, this was real," and it got leaked. And Steve Rogers is 100% back. To be honest, it is to be expected it would return because literally Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, they started this universe together. You know,
Yeah.
also with Thor, of course.
Yeah.
And
It would be a nice
does make
perennial
sense.
role. It would be a nice perennial role. It makes sense.
It makes sense that he will return. I don't know how big the role is going to be.
He might have like
This
at
movie has to
least
be like 5 hours long to make any sense.
5 hours long, man.
Well,
Just-
because you have the X-Men, you have the new Avengers, you got the Thunderbolts, you got the Avengers with Thor, Shang-Chi.
remember in
you got-
Doctor Strange 3, right?
You also
The
get
third one?
Doctor Strange is probably going to be in here.
Yeah, like
no
remember
Doctor
when he
Strange.
went through
Yeah.
all the universes and you
That's
had like
that's Doctor Strange too. Yeah.
Reed Richards. By the way, boo, Reed Richards.
Well, I love that Reed Richards because he immediately gets killed by Wanda. You know,
Yeah.
that is my favorite.
But like that,
you were watching at home. That's my favorite Reed Richards. I love that one. That's great.
yeah, I know, but like, remember that part? They went through all the universe and all those heroes. Yeah. Like that already fell. They killed them off. They had to kill them off, or else it would be bloated. So I understand the point. Like, how are they gonna make so many characters make sense and be a part of?
It's
the
going
movie?
to be hard. It's
Yeah.
going to be a very tough. But I think this movie has to be at least 3 hours long. I think a bunch of characters are also going to die in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you happy at the end of the day that Steve Rogers is returning? Are you hyped for this?
I am very happy.
You watched Endgame
because
in the cinema,
I
right?
honest, yeah. Listen, I watched like Captain America, but like instead of Steve Rogers, it was what's his name again?
Sam Wilson?
Sam Wilson.
Brave New World.
Brave New World fighting Hulk villains, which was weird, you know. And
Yeah.
it was an okay movie, but like, come on, it's Captain America. We're gonna see Steve Rogers again, boy. We're gonna see basically Captain America. And you know, Steve Rogers has always been like one of the most earnest and most like, you know.
I rewatched Captain America: The First Avenger like a week ago, but I think it's the best movie of Phase 1.
I know, right? But
It's
like,
so good.
Yeah, but like,
It's so good.
you saw what he represents. Steve Rogers
Yeah.
is Captain America. That's why I constantly think, I mean Steve Rogers, because he is Captain America. He
Yeah,
doesn't
you're not
hide
the only.
behind the
You're not
mask,
the only
bro.
one that thinks that. You're not the only one.
Yeah.
I would agree somewhat with that, but I would also say that Sam Wilson has earned the title, and maybe Steve Rogers is kind kind of above being Captain America, you know.
Yeah.
And he chose to give the mantle away because he wanted to have his own storybook family ending. And I think it would be kind of shitty if he's going to return in Avengers Doomsday and then Doctor Doom's like, I will rip your spine.
And he splits him in half.
You know, that would be like, what? I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I'm gonna trust the Russos because you know the Russo brothers. It makes sense that Steve Rogers, Chris Evans would return because literally the Russo brothers. They made The Winter Soldier. This is the movie that they directed, and they also directed Civil War and also Infinity War and Endgame. And those movies are also an arc for both Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man from Civil War on, and of course they started out in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with a Captain America movie. Anything else you want to add about Steve Rogers returning, or do you want to move on to the Spider-Man leaks?
Well, I honestly think Steve Rogers with a son, that sounds cool. Like the whole speculation about Avengers, like Legends of Heroes of Tomorrow. Do that. I love Heroes of Tomorrow. If they're gonna make like probably a proposition of that movie in the future, that would be awesome.
That would be sick. I like that too. Well, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think of Steve Rogers returning? Are you hyped? Are you not hyped? Are you angry about it? Do you think this takes away from Sam Wilson's Captain America? I don't really think that because they said that Sam Wilson's Captain America is returning, and now they say that Steve Rogers is returning. I really think that this movie has to be like 3.5 to 4 hours long to get all of these characters that proper moment. But let us know in the comments down below what you think of this. Let's move on to the next topic, and that is Spider-Man Brand New Day. The entire unfinished teaser trailer got leaked online, and this is not AI, I believe, because all of the big trades are like writing about it. There's a bunch of news articles about it. I watched it actually, but it was somebody filmed it on a potato. Also, that Captain America teaser that got leaked, it was like filmed on like the worst. What are you using camera for your Nintendo DS? Like, what's going on? It had some crazy moments. Like it sounds like Sadie Sink is actually the villain of Spider-Man Brand New Day, which I was not expecting, because one of her quotes in this teaser was, "You're a mess, Spider-Man, don't get in my way, otherwise it won't just be your friends who don't remember who Peter Parker is." Like, that's some dark ass stuff. Like,
I guess
this is pretty, like, who is this character? It sounds like this is a character with a very high power level who's magical in her abilities, because how else would this character know that Peter Parker or Spider-Man is actually Spider-Man? And also Doctor Strange, of course, did a spell which made everybody forget who Spider-Man was. So I think that the character of her has to be like a really high level power level. Like, there's multiple things. Some people are saying Jean Grey, you know. Other people are saying like she's some kind of spider god thingamajiggy. It's very weird. But I found this article. It says it's like 7 things we've learned from the trailer leak. So I was thinking maybe we can just go through this article and we can talk about it, and we can see. At least we haven't seen the full teaser, but these people have analyzed it. So this article from comicbookmovie.com, maybe it can give us a little bit of a clue what the hell is going on. You want to start off?
Yes. Spider-Man Brand New Day leaked trailer. Everything we learned about the wall crawler's new movie. Next new movie. The first Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser trailer leaked online yesterday, and we're now taking a deep dive into what it reveals about the wall crawler's long-awaited MCU return.
So this was an article from comicbookmovie.com, and it's written by Josh Wilding. Okay, so then we at least give the proper
name. Sounds familiar, to be honest.
Probably. Okay, the spectacular superhero will swing back to the big screen next summer, and our unexpected first look at the Spider-Man Brand New Day came out on the way from yesterday. Sony Pictures has moved quickly to take down copies of the leaked teaser, but we've combed through every frame of blurry footage to bring you in an in-depth guide to sneak peek's biggest reveals. We still don't know when the first trailer of Spider-Man will officially be released, as Marvel Studios doesn't want it to overshadow Avengers Doomsday's divisive teaser. However, it could be here in time for Christmas, seeing that Anaconda opens on the 25th. So Anaconda is like this movie that's also from Sony, so maybe because this is also, it's not only a Marvel movie, it's a Sony movie, you know. For now, you can check out this breakdown, and let's check out the breakdown. There's 7 points, so maybe you can go point for point. We can go Ben for Ben. We can go M for M. Okay, you can start. Classic comic book imagery. This for you, Beta.
Yes. Classic comic book imagery. Much has been said about Spider-Man. Brand new day, including a montage of what Spidey has been up to since the last we saw him. His teaser gives us a taste of that, with shots of the hero battling Boomerang, Tarantula, and a horde of hand ninjas who leap in unison at the web slinger. Each of these appear to be based on specific comic book covers or panels, including a shot of the wall crawler recreating the cover of Amazing Spider-Man issue 15. Make no mistake about it. Filmmaker Destin Daniel Cretton is cooking with this movie, and embracing the comics in a big way.
So what I heard there was, first of all, that the hand is going to be appearing. We still don't know if it's really the hand, but the hand, I saw that they were red ninjas, and red ninjas are the hand, and they are like the villains of Daredevil.
It's basically like a ninja organization that orchestrates many things in society or something.
Yeah. So basically like the League of Assassins from Ra's al Ghul, but then it's like
Ninja Illuminati.
Ninja Illuminati, and in the comics it's always Daredevil fighting them, or maybe Frank Castles also
Iron Fist.
Well, Iron Fist has been fighting. I don't know. Probably
in the Netflix in his show.
I didn't watch Iron Fist, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
But I think that because I really think that this means that 100% for sure. We know the Punisher is going to be there. If the hand's there, they are originally villains of Daredevil, so I really think that Daredevil is going to be paid off. You know, that's what I really think. But we'll see. Next, point 6. This is mine. Peter Parker's status quo. Hi. So the teasers start out with, "Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other." Haha. Tom Holland's Peter Parker can be heard saying, "Something bad was gonna happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everybody forget my name." And everybody forget about Dre. He adds, "Because I'm not just Peter Parker, I'm Spider-Man. And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart." This lines up with what we've heard about the hero fully embracing his superhero identity now that he's alone in the world. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So it's gonna be a sad Peter Parker.
Sad Parker.
Oh, you're getting the best part, man. You're getting Shafra's warning.
You're a mess, Spider-Man.
Do like a demonic.
You're a mess, Spider-Man. Stay out of my way, or else it won't just be your friends who don't remember you. That's the ominous warning Sadie Sink's character gives Peter Parker, confirming she knows who is under the mask and is aware of Doctor Strange's spell. Right now, it appears she's playing Shafra. Though we're not sure why the Punisher supposedly protects her, unless that talk of her being a shapeshifter means the supernatural entity manipulates him and eventually the Hulk. We're still not buying the Jean Grey theories anyway.
The Jean Grey.
The Jean Grey.
So like it's very odd. I went on a little bit of like a deep dive on who this Shafra is. And it was kind of all over the place, but it's kind of a character I've never heard of. Like Shafra is an antagonist in the Marvel comics, specifically Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. She is a spider wasp deity who feeds on spider totems. Okay. She is the main antagonist in the Spider-Verse event, whatever that is.
Okay.
Shafra was introduced during the... Okay, so basically, like, she wants to kill as many spider people or whatever,
Okay.
and then she takes their power. It's kind of a little bit like the plot of Madame Web, and then she has a bunch of very vague powers. And she's like, Spider-Man, I'm going to suck your soul. Like to see you try, Shafra. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really impressed by Shafra or whatever. I don't think if this is what it is, I think a lot of people, mainstream audience, would be like, that was freaking weird. What do you think when you look at this black wasp with big boobs? What is this? Do you think that this is going to be the antagonist?
I
don't know.
Well, this image kind of makes it look cool.
You think that this looks cool?
This looks cool, yeah.
You just like
it's just a
gooey
weird.
boobies.
It's just a. Okay, well.
But did you like this? You like this?
I think it depends on the preference, but like, yeah, like. It's weird. Let me just say that it feels slightly out of place.
Yeah.
For Spider-Man, but on the other hand, like
I don't like the spider totem. The spider totem storyline. What I understand about it is that every universe has a spider person, and that has been destined forever to become Spider-Man. And I think that's just such a stupid freaking thing to be like, from the beginning of time, when the universe started, and like organisms were created, and then you of course have you have evolution. All the evolution led up to
it
some
was
weird.
Prophesized you were Spider-Man and stuff.
That's way too much, man. It's just you're
Keep
doing
it
too much.
simple.
Like and then she has to suck Spider-Man's soul to become strong. Just stupid, man.
So like, if that's the case, then every universe should have a Spider-Man.
Yeah, it does.
And like, that's not as fascinating as like, hey, what if the universe without Spider-Man? What if
it's just
what if it's just the symbiote that got him and no spider at all? That kind of that deflates the wonder.
I don't think that. I just think that if it is Shafra, whatever. Of course, all of the MCU villains are very different than the villains are in the comics. I'm not saying that they are, but I just like, this is a villain that I cannot really wrap my head around. To be honest, the only thing I want is a really big muscle dude wearing a rhino costume running against walls. That's like my perfect villain.
I'd rather him fight the rhino too. Yeah.
Like, come on, just like, I'm the rhino.
Where's my bird?
Where's my bird? Yeah, let's get him back.
Let's give him a bird.
Let's just get like freaking the Sinister Six, but it's just Whiplash who clones himself 6 times. Where are the birds?
I will join if
Sorry,
you have
mister.
bird.
Who are you, mister? Bird, please.
Bird, please.
Peter Parker, you think this is... Peter Parker, you want to see MJ again? We want all the birds.
Bring me all New York bird.
Okay, this is your Spider-Man's Rebirth. This is your thing that you can...
I think I did the last one.
Did you? No, I did Shafra.
No, I did.
Oh wait, you want me to do? Okay. Yeah. A character widely believed to be Marvin Jones III, Tombstone, talks about a spider's life cycle in the teaser, I guess, saying that between each stage, the spider is vulnerable to threats. However, those who make it through are reborn, and we are sure this has multiple meanings for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Strange's spell is expected to be undone after Avengers Secret Wars. Okay. But in this transition period, Peter is alone and more vulnerable than ever. As for his rebirth, there are hints in the teaser that Spider is going to develop organic webbing as we see him emerging from a web cocoon. What? He comes out... So he's going to have the Tobey Maguire webs that come out of him organically. I guess.
Okay.
That's that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't really mind because I actually grew up with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. But to have to see that Tobey Maguire, once again, I really do not like the Spider-Verse storyline because in it, like, once again, Spider-Man is destined to become Spider-Man. There's this weird vampire dude named Mulan who's hunting spider people and murdering all of them, and he eats Spider-Man's eyeball and stuff, and eventually Mulan tries to kill Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man turns to a big spider. He's like, I was a big scary spider the whole time. And I was like, what the what? What is going on? This is not what I think a Spider-Man comic is at all. It's just very, it's not for me, and I don't think that this is the way that they should be going. It just seems like very odd. It seems like Sony has too much input in this movie. If I'm guessing. Anything you want to add? I don't know. I just know this storyline, and this storyline fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm not really that excited about it.
It seems very convoluted. Maybe this is better. Number 3, Professor Banner's help.
Yes. Professor Banner, I need your help. Oh, wait, I'm Peter Parker. Professor Banner, I need your help. Peter Parker tells Bruce Banner, prompting the man also known as the Hulk to say,
"You are not one of my students, are you? Get out of my swamp."
Good one. Bruce will have no memory of who Spider-Man is beneath the mask, but could the Green Goliath remember?
My swamp.
That would follow the comics, but if Bruce is a professor at Peter's college, the hero may have no other choice but to seek out his help. Of course, convincing him to help now than that their shared history is gone will no doubt be easier said than done for the well crawler.
So yeah, in the comics Brand New Day storyline, actually the Hulk, because it's a gamma being, still remembers who Peter Parker is, still knows who Spider-Man is. So yeah, that would be like from the comics. A lot of people have shared this image.
Yes.
Number 2, web swing we've been waiting for. Well, of course, this is stating the obvious that like the web swing we have seen has been done practical, and that it looks really good in the teaser trailer. But of course, it also led to that infamous injury where he literally dropped on his freaking head because Tom Holland thought he was Tom Cruise. You don't have to do all of your stunts, Tom.
Cruising like Tom again, huh?
Yeah. Final point is about the team up with the Punisher.
Oh,
yes.
Did we read the last slide?
Yeah, but that's just saying there are practical effects.
Ah, okay.
Frank, what are you doing? Spider-Man asks the Punisher in the trailer in the final scene.
I'm saving your ass. Can't you say that?
He replies, prompting Peter to say, "You are just so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful to blow up a guy's head with a shotgun," which is very much in line what we expect from the character. It's a great little moment, and one that suggests we can expect the antagonist relationship between these two. That's not dissimilar from the comic. Spidey won't approve of Frank Castle's methods of murdering people, but all signs point to them being forced to work with each other. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we already get that. I think that Daredevil's going to be in this film. Like, come on.
That would be awesome.
It should be. Like, 100%. I think the same way that they're hiding Chris Evans, Captain America until now, I think that maybe in the first or like maybe the final trailer we're going to see Daredevil, or he's going to be revealed in the movie, because Daredevil was also in the last Spider-Man movie, remember?
Oh, yeah,
he was also in No Way Home.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was like, I'm a good lawyer, and he caught like the brick that was thrown.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, Avengers Doomsday had a bunch of let's go back. Yeah, so this got leaked. A bunch of Avengers Doomsday stuff got leaked. Final thoughts on this teaser trailer breakdown. Are you excited for this? Do you think this is the right way, or do you just have to wait until you see the real teaser?
I'd rather wait until I see the real teaser, but like the teaser never reveals much, so I'm just gonna drop my verdict here. I would love to see that movie, because all the Spider-Man movies have been good with Tom Holland in it, so I'm excited to see this one.
I think in general, like every single Spider-Man movie that has been released has been like of quality.
Yeah.
In my opinion, even like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 has good moments.
Even the weakest one.
Yeah. I think there's not... The only bad Spider-Man movies are the movies that don't feature Spider-Man, because they just feature like Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter. But all the other ones have been pretty solid, pretty good. Yeah. Let us know in the comments down below. What did you think of this leaked Spider-Man teaser trailer? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Do you think we should or should not be covering it? I don't know. I just covered it, but... it just makes me very confused when I covered it, so I don't know if I should have or whatever. But we did. So let us know in the comments down below what you think of all this stuff. Okay, let's go to the final piece of news, which are like the last couple of Avengers Doomsday teasers that got leaked. Like they also leaked like there was a 4 teaser trailer. I listened to the audio and it was just him like being like Odin. I want to see.
My Burt.
Give me the. No, he was like, Odin, give me the strength to see, go in this battle and see my daughter Love alive or whatever. Like implying that Doctor Doom is stealing all of the kids. Like I don't know. It just seems very odd that this whole movie is like about Doctor Doom stealing people's kids. Like what?
What?
Where is he taking all these kids?
That would make sense for the after credit scenes from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, he's like with everybody's kid. Like this Doctor. I don't know if I like that the MCU's Doctor Doom is just like out here stealing people's kids. I don't think if I can get behind that. Doom, please get up a little bit because you're almost off the camera.
I mean, like I'm just shocked that
it's very odd.
Our great leader Doom.
No, but this is like some weird. I think this is weird, man.
This is Fantastic.
Why is he stealing? He's stealing like the Fantastic Four's kid. Like okay,
but whose movie was that?
What do you mean?
Where whose movie was the end credit scene from?
The Fantastic Four.
Yeah, exactly. Propaganda.
Yeah. And now we get the Steve Rogers is probably also like he wants to take Fantastic Reed Richards' kid. He wants to take freaking the kid of Thor. He wants to take the kid of freaking Steve Rogers. What's going on? He's like, I'm running the best daycare. What is happening?
There will be a slide and finger food.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this. It's very odd, but maybe it will make sense in the movie. But damn, Robert Downey Jr. really came back as Doctor Doom just to steal some kids.
Yeah, come on.
Let's know in the comments down below what you think about this.
You're not really. I'm starting to hesitate. I'm starting to like doubt your credentials. Now, sir, or to DJ, to play our leader Doom.
At least, like if the way of the story is like he just wants to kidnap little kids, that's very odd.
Very.
There's odd. Like it should be Avengers Doomsday, aka Weapons. Yeah. I don't know. That's a movie where they steal a bunch of kids. Okay, let's just move on. Otherwise this part is gonna be way too long.
Yes.
Time for trailers. This is your part.
Time for trailers. Will it be Doom to fail or Doom-tastic?
So yeah, we just watched these teaser trailers. The first one was Disclosure Day, which is of course directed by Steven Spielberg, the great and powerful Steven Spielberg. And the description is right here, so maybe you want to read that.
Yes. If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
So you just watched the teaser trailer, and what did you think of this, man?
It was definitely a little bit of for one, I had no idea what the movie was what the teaser was gonna be about.
I still don't know.
Yeah, still don't. Well, the movie no, but like
what was this part, man?
But like she was speaking like Yacha, the same thing Yachas do.
And that's the morning news.
Oh, good to know. It's gonna.
That was very, very odd. And here you also had this random dude. He's like mind control people. Is he an alien?
Yeah, it could be like a guy that was suspicious, and they thought, yeah, let's bring him to Area 52.
He's like the boss of a company. Like he's the guy in the chair is like, let's get them. And then you have this dude who I think
this is weird. It's like, you know what I think? I think it's gonna be some sort of a trip fest like Begonia.
I think it is, but I think that Steven Spielberg, he already has done like a bunch of movies that are about aliens. Like I think the AI movie had some alien stuff. War of the Worlds and Close Encounters, and of course E.T. But I am very intrigued what it is about. But I don't know. I cannot help but thinking that this is going to be a very odd movie, and then at the end it's just going to be a very odd looking alien dude. Imagine that this is actually E.T. too.
Yeah, like the silhouette of a deer, a male deer, and
a bird.
And a bird.
The post credits.
I
want my board.
Post credit. I want my board.
Officially part of the MCU. Disclosure Day. But Disclosure Day, that means like disclosing something, and maybe they're disclosing aliens.
Yeah. Disclosure Day, like disclosing what? You know, like that's kind of a very obscure thing to just drop.
Yeah.
It's
coming out in June 12th.
Yeah, I hope it is obscure because I like obscure. I like stuff that isn't the obvious, that isn't there. You just have to like read between the lines. I love movies that do that because I think that's the purest form of a movie.
Well,
Just use visuals
Yeah.
and like visual storytelling and camera work to do, and I think that movie will be full of it.
Well, we're gonna check it out for sure. Disclosure Day, we're gonna be watching it next year. I'm very excited to go see it. Let us know in the comments down below. What did you think of the trailer? What did you think of the first look? Will you be watching it? Yes or no? Let us know down below. Next teaser trailer was for a movie called Digger. And this is this is what it says. Do you want to read this?
Yes. The most powerful man in the world embarks on a frantic mission. The most powerful man in the world embarks on a frantic mission to prove he is humanity's savior. Before this disaster, he's unleashed, destroys everything.
Okay, so this dude is actually. I think this is gonna be like a really. I don't know, maybe he's like a really rich dude who did something with his company that destroys the world. It looks like Tom Cruise is like wearing a wig and maybe like a fat suit or something. You know, and this is supposedly going to be a comedy drama and it's directed by Alejandro Inarritu, who is, of course, the guy who directed Birdman and The Revenant. Have you seen any of those movies?
I've seen The Revenant.
The Revenant's crazy, right?
The Revenant is good.
The Revenant is good. Like these are two like Oscar-winning great movies with great casts, and I'm very excited to see Tom Cruise do a movie where he is doing something else besides being like the leading man and like doing crazy stunts. I love Tom Cruise doing that. Like the Mission Impossible movies are like one of my favorite franchises of all time, and I think that he really is such a great blessing for cinema in what he brings to the table as Ethan Hunt and all of his other movies like Top Gun and whatever. But I also really love it when he's dramatic, like a dramatic actor. You can really do that because I think this is going to be a role that is going to challenge our perspective of him. And I hope it will be like that he will be unrecognizable like he was in Tropic Thunder. Have you ever seen Tropic Thunder?
Oh, who hasn't?
Oh yeah, well he is great in Tropic Thunder when he does like the dance.
I will fuck you up.
Apple butter jeans, with the fur.
Oh, his entire fucking crash out against like those jungle rebels. Oh,
it's so good.
I remember that guy from that one.
He is so good, and he's channeling that energy. He's channeling that energy when he's like walking around with the shovel. Like I don't know, maybe he dug and he got like maybe he found something crazy at the wrong place. But I'm excited to watch this one in the cinema. Also a very vague trailer.
I think it's a rich CEO guy that sees an opportunity to make more money or something, or like to prove something isn't wrong or right. But like it's gonna be like some crazy ass thing he's gonna get tangled up in, and it won't be anything it seems like you think it is, according to the teaser.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this. I'm excited to watch this, and I'm always down for Tom Cruise, and I'm always down for Alejandro Inarritu, because I think they're both great. The final trailer is the one that's like the least serious, but it looks very wholesome. It's a movie called The Sheep Detectives, starring Hugh Jackman as a sheep herder. Well, here's the description. Maybe you could read this one.
Every night, a shepherd reads aloud a murder mystery, pretending his sheep can understand. When he is found dead, the sheep realize that at once that it was a murder and think they know everything about how to go about solving it.
So that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's a murder mystery where the detectives are the shepherd's flock.
That have also been listening to murder mysteries.
Yeah, and I love murder mysteries. I love cute movies with sheep, and I'm very excited for this. This is actually directed by the guy who did those Elimination Minion movies. I think he has directed all 3 of those. Maybe Like he didn't do the last one, like he didn't do part 4, but instead he did this movie. But yeah, this looks very wholesome. It looks really cute, and this is the type of thing that I love. I love murder mysteries. I watched the new murder mystery, like Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man.
Oh yeah,
Did
you
you
know
watch that
that
one?
that movie kind of reminded me of that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, Knives Out. Yes, I watched.
Did you watch the newest one, the one in the church?
Oh no, I did not watch.
There's a
the
new
newest
one out now on Netflix.
Oh, really?
I really recommend you go check it out. It's like about the somebody murders the priest or whatever.
Oh.
Why? And it's really good. Like, but yeah, this movie just looks really wholesome, and I cannot wait to go watch this. This is the type of stuff that I really like to watch. But sorry, did
me
I?
too. No. You didn't interrupt.
Like Hugh Jackman is I just love how Hugh Jackman is the most masculine crazy dude as Wolverine, but like in reality he's a guy who just wants to sing in musicals,
He's
star in child-friendly movies. It's so good. I love this part where he puts like the sheep in the swing. That's I think the opening of the film. Like this, I'm really excited to go and watch this one, and I wonder who did it. Probably the butler, right?
Probably the butler.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments down below if you are excited to watch The Sheep Detectives, and if you think that this is going to be who did it. Let us know in the comments down below who did it.
I changed my answer. It's probably the plumber.
The plumber did it.
Yeah, the plumber did it.
He was always taking giant shites.
I hope he likes lead in his salad.
Well, yeah. You know what it's time for?
Yes.
It's time for
Doomview.
Doomview. Yes. Doomview, Avatar, Fire and Ash, the latest movie in the James Cameron Avatar universe. This just came out this week, and this can you read the story?
Yes. Jake and Terry's family grapples with grief after Netayam's death, encountering a new aggressive Navi tribe, the Ash People, who are led by the fiery Varang. As the conflict of Pandora escalates and a new moral focus emerges.
Yeah, so Varang is more like fire and ass, because she's that booty call.
Yeah.
This is a film like overall like James Cameron, visionary director. You know, he did those Terminator movies. He did those. He made Titanic. Like this dude has been. Around the block, and now his latest thing is making these Avatar films.
Very experienced director.
Very experienced director. Did he also do Alien? Yeah, he also did freaking Aliens.
He did
Crazy.
Aliens. He did Terminator. He did Avatar. He did Titanic.
As far as I know, this director, he just doesn't have any misses. The cast also, it is a really good cast. It's a great cast. I think this is here. You can see the cast, what they look like without in the movie, and here this is how they look in the movie. Like this crazy lady here, she's Varang. Like she did a good job overall. I think that the cast of this is very strong, very cool. The one thing that is very odd is that this lady here, I forget her name, but she is like 50 or 60 years old or something, and she's playing like a teenage girl or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the girl who has all the
She's
powers?
supposedly teenage, yeah.
Yeah, she has all the powers, but she's a clone or something, you know?
Oh, shit.
It's a part of the story. Overall, I do think that this film is entertaining. I think it's good. I think it has good heart. That Sully, it really feels that this character is evolving because he's very like bitter and heartbroken of the death of his son at the end of the last movie. I don't even know how did his son actually die. Do you know? Have you watched the last movie?
Yeah, his son died, I think, because of like a bullet wound to the chest. Yeah.
From who? Like from Quaritch?
Yeah, no, from one of the soldiers, I think.
So just a soldier killed him.
And
then he was brought to like the mother of this world or whatever. But the movie looks great. You know, I think the action is well done. I think that the villain is very, very funny, very interesting, very hateable. But I was intrigued, and I thought that like actually she was like one of the better parts of the movies.
They even like added some slight sympathy. I'm gonna say slight.
I don't think
a loaded.
To be honest, I don't think there is any sympathy for this character.
No. At the end of the day, no. Like, if we're gonna put it overall,
we'll get to it in a little bit because maybe I
They're just crazy people that have been
This is a crazy
through a lot of
fire-
shit.
Yeah, this is a crazy fire cult.
Yeah.
I like the Quaritch dynamics with his son Spider in the film.
Oh, I like that one too.
Overall, I do think that this is like it was 3 hours long, and I was entertained the whole way through.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, there were some parts that I thought were kind of boring, especially
Yeah?
the movie kind of has a slow start,
Okay.
relatively slow start. It kind of takes time to pick up, at some points that this is something I rarely did in the theaters at all. I actually tried to look how late it is.
Really?
Yeah,
So
at some point.
because did you look on your phone before or after the air balloon attack?
Actually, the air balloon attack itself was really entertaining. I like
The air balloon attack is the first action scene that takes place
Be-
after like 30 minutes.
Before I was like, okay, just bear with it. And then after the balloon attack, there were parts where I thought like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Really?
You
So
know?
okay, so
Yes. So I
didn't-
kind of
yeah.
lost patience.
There
you know?
is a bunch of this movie is, and also all of these movies is like Sully does something, they escape, he gets captured, they escape, they have to go back for somebody, they go back, somebody gets captured, they get freed, and that
Yeah.
happens like freaking like 20 times.
Yeah,
It's always like this
And,
weird.
problems are okay. It's what
Cat and
keeps us-
mouse. It's always
yeah.
the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's never like it's not like, oh, we have to fix this machine. Like,
Yeah.
no, they took my daughter. Oh no, they took my wife.
And they're
Oh,
always so serious about the problems.
This time they took me.
They took me.
They took grandma. We don't have a grandma. But we love this lady. She's like a grandma. Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, we don't like him. We do like him.
Yeah,
It's kind
yeah.
of okay. So this movie does kind of go in circles.
Yeah.
Overall, I was entertained, but I do know I'm never watching this film again.
I do not need to rewatch it either.
Like none of the Avatar movies are movies that I have to rewatch, but I like watching them in the theater and being like, whoa, this was a great experience and I enjoyed it. But after that, I just press delete, and then I forget them from my mind.
Yeah.
I didn't rewatch any
Like
of
the
these
second
movies.
one.
I watched the second one. I remember I enjoyed it, but when the movie was over, it's over.
Yeah. You go
That's
to
it.
something else.
For me personally, like as a cinematic experience, I would say that this is Doomtastic. As a movie at home,
Doom
I would
mid.
just say that this is Doom mid.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Like, if you're a person who loves going to the cinema, go watch it in cinema. If you are like, no, I'm waiting until go home, then I don't know if you have to watch this one. Then I would just be like, nah, this. Then if you don't watch it in cinema, don't watch it.
Nah.
I would recommend watching it in cinema, but it's also a 3-hour long movie. Like,
Yeah.
who has the time for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
In my ranking, which of course the ranking never really makes any sense. I don't know. It's something I'm just doing.
It's
I-
just the overall experience and how you found the movie.
4 out of 5 Dooms.
4 out of
We're
5.
watching in the cinema
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah, there might be parts that I thought were boring, but overall, I got pulled through because the movie is interesting enough for you to stay.
Like, the world is interesting, but like
Yeah.
to be honest, like I thought that the world was more interesting when we watched Predator Badlands.
Yeah. You shouldn't see it as a movie with character. Don't watch it like you watch Batman Dark Knight. Watch it like you watch a speculative nature.
It's like a fucking
Yeah.
advertisement for a nice TV.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this world and animals that I've created. Do you like them? Find them fascinating, please.
Okay, let's go to spoilers, right?
SpongeBob is gone.
Should I bring SpongeBob back next time? I thought it was, I don't know, like otherwise it's kind of, I can get, next time I can do SpongeBob back. What I can do from now on is I will do SpongeBob, but if it's MCU movies, I remove the SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Because then
you
it's
put
of course
Tom Holland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
okay.
in this PowerPoint slide, he revealed that it was actually he revealed the title, and then when on the next slide it says "Do not show anybody." So that's why I put this here. But next time we'll put SpongeBob face if it is not a Marvel movie. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So this whole movie basically is just about Spider, right?
Yeah. Basically, kind of about and Spider is the incentive force for everything to happen in the
Everything.
movie. Yeah.
This white kid with fucking dreads.
Yeah.
It's all about him.
It's all about you, Spider. It's all about you, Spider-Man.
I never knew that white kids with dreads get so much representation in a $1 billion movie. Man.
There's something for everybody.
I like Spider, to be honest. You know, I like the character.
I kind of think he's a little. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't like him?
Well, I like him, but like he's a little. I think it's he doesn't have as much presence.
He's just there.
He's just there.
So like I think like Spider always has this thing that he has to be able to breathe, you know.
Yeah.
And he cannot breathe on the planet because then that's not good.
He cannot breathe on Pandora because Pandora's atmosphere has a different. So like he's basically running on fumes every time because he could die in his sleep because the mask doesn't have any more oxygen for him to breathe.
And Sully wants to send Spider back to like the military base.
Yeah, the base
because otherwise he's gonna die.
Yeah, this one it was kind of fascinating how much development people already made on Pandora, which is kind of scary for the Na'vi.
Yeah,
that they have already have entire settlements. Well, industrial settlements.
They have fucking weird phones also.
Yeah, weird.
Like the part where they capture Sully and they're all like taking selfies. Like, what social media do you have? Like,
yeah,
I want to see that.
Reporters, paparazzi.
They all had like pictures. Like, what? Like I was like, what are they taking these pictures for?
You know, like that footage will take like millions of years to come back to Earth. You know that, right?
They have like there's only like 500 people. How many people are on Pandora? How many?
It looked like easily.
Does Iran have a base 5, on Pandora?
That's
I wonder, like, who has? Is it only these goofy ass white people?
There were a lot of people, easily 10,000 people.
I don't know.
At least, and that's a low estimate.
But okay, so they want to bring Spider back to the humans, but when they bring him back, then they get attacked by all of these freaking lava-loving goobers.
Yeah, these ash people.
And then you have this really crazy chase scene, you know?
Yeah, and also
on the ground.
Along with that, like Neteri.
Oh yeah, she gets fucked up, man.
Yeah, she gets really fucked up.
That was crazy. The fight scene. I loved it. Like okay, let's just talk. The fight scene in the air was just was so good. I love that fight scene in the air, and I love when Neteri and Varan had the fight. And that she gets injured and just gets beat up.
Yeah.
Like
how they engage with the dragons first.
Yeah.
And how they the dragons wrestle, but at the same time the Na'vi wrestle, but the dragons can also get to them.
Yeah.
That combat.
These weird dragon birds.
Yeah.
That was great. You know, I thought it was really well done. Really
wonderfully choreographed, yes.
Wonderfully choreographed and looked really good. Like there are some really good, amazing feats of digital effects in this film. Yeah. But like they lose the battle and then they're traveling on foot. Yeah. But eventually they get captured.
Yeah.
But before they get captured, somehow, some way. They make it so that let's just get to it. They make it so that Spider is able to breathe because she puts like a piece of the planet in him, which changes the chemistry of his body.
Yes, and she suddenly has this intuitive idea.
Do you know the name of this character? I don't know. Like
this character,
Sigourney Weaver's character.
Sigourney Weaver. Oh my God, how could I forget her?
Yeah, like she plays this team. This is also weird. There's a scene where she kisses him. It's very odd.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gee, he's a teenager, man.
Yeah. And wasn't he like the adoptive brother of the family? It's a little weird. Yeah, Spider.
No, but like Spider literally at the end of the last movie, he also got held hostage and almost got killed by Sully. Yeah. You know, he's like, Cortex, I'm going to kill your son. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, I love you, Sully. But whatever. So the whole movie is them like going after Sully and also Spider because Spider is the key for humans to breathe on Pandora.
Yeah, because the mycelia, basically fungus, the fungus threads, they have worked their way into all the fibers of his body and somehow biologically engineered him from the atom up to be able to breathe both oxygen from Earth and Pandora.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was also in the base and he could breathe fine. Like, the base was oxygen. People did breathe without a mask, you know? Like, he could breathe there too. So, like, he could breathe Earth oxygen
Yeah, that's crazy.
and Pandora oxygen.
That's crazy.
That is hella crazy.
So
And
then, of course, the humans wanna but then they wanna actually, because I thought
Exploit
that
it,
this
yeah.
is what I thought was gonna happen in the story, that Quatrich would get really upset because they would want to cut open Spider to find out what's happening in his body, you know.
Yeah,
And then
naturally,
Quatrich would turn on the people and join the Na'vi. That's what I thought like the evolution would be. But instead, Quatrich went to this really
Quaritch.
weird Quaritch.
Yeah, the high rank officer also like mispronounces
He
names.
goes through this very weird midlife crisis, and I love the part where he just shows up to a meeting like dressed as one of these crazy like savage people or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was like such a crazy scene.
Yeah, you know, like to kind of also show like war, kind of also the act of wanting to go to war makes you like mingle with things you never thought you'd mingle with.
Yeah, but
so the things he's hunting, he's becoming, you know.
the scene between Varan and Quaritch.
Courage.
I love the part where she does drugs with him and starts dancing and stuff. Like, I thought it was those were my favorite moments. It's just like,
yeah.
And also the part where he negotiates with her with the sniper and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was very well done. I thought it was very funny. When Sully also gets captured and then he gets freed by Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords. And almost Sully like takes Spider's, almost kills Spider, you know?
Oh yeah, he almost kills him.
I thought he was gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
Did you think he was gonna do it? I really thought he was gonna do it.
You know, they already killed like his son in the previous movie.
But
I would
have hated Sully if he did that.
Yeah, I would not like Sully at all either. Honestly,
No.
I honestly don't get why he came to that conclusion like that.
He was like, let's just
Weird.
kill him.
Like, well,
How?
yeah,
He literally just saved your life.
You know, like the thing is, it's okay for him to like the movie for him to like do that, to suddenly come to that conclusion, but like you should show us the build up to that choice.
It was like, yo, you're saving my life, let's kill you.
You know, like let him overhear some soldiers talk about like experiments and stuff, and drop nuggets like that throughout the movie for him to like think maybe
the movie is 3 hours long,
like
but they
this
just
guy is suddenly like, I need to kill my adopted son.
Like this also, the movie is 3 hours long, but sometimes plot points just fucking happen out of nowhere. If a movie that's 3 hours long, you would think there would be a little bit more build up to certain points, you know. There is a lot at fault in this movie. Maybe I was just so much like in the experience of watching it that I kind of was like, whatever, it's just a movie, you know.
And suddenly like the teenage daughter becomes like connected to Awa.
Yeah, Awa, like, that was crazy. That also the point where like at the end, because there's this battle between all of these horrible harpoon people that are trying to kill these whales.
Yeah, they're just mustache twirling evil.
Yeah, and they're all gathering and they just want to murder all of them because they're like humans, they don't care. But I love the part where like, I don't have a picture of the octopus sharks.
This will do.
This is like, it's like the reverse, like the sharks actually. I couldn't find.
I couldn't find. This will more than just suffice, my friend.
This is not what they look like in the movie.
Yeah.
But they were like hammerhead sharks that got like tentacles out of their mouth or something.
No, they were more like squids. Squids that modified squids that were more brutal than
they
the
were
ones
crazy,
we have
man. They were scary.
Ooh, yeah. Like instead of a beak like ours has, they basically had like scissor incisor jaws.
They were sick, man.
They could bite you in half.
Yeah, they were crazy creatures.
They were crazy creatures.
I love when they started murdering all of the hunters.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Especially when they came on land and they chased them on land, brother. Like shit, those people must have shed themselves.
I really did think like I really like. I would like to see a sequel to this. To be honest, I liked it a lot, and I also think it's pretty nice that even though I thought Varan was a horrible character, you know, I think it's nice that she's still around because she was just so fucking
Oh,
crazy.
she's just evil, man.
She's just evil.
She's
Like, what's her
Disney
backstory?
evil.
Why do you think she has like something going for her? What's her sad backstory?
She definitely
Like a
probably had,
volcano went off.
yeah,
whatever.
she probably got like abused and stuff.
Really?
And,
Where are you getting this from?
no, and I'm not getting this from anything. I'm just
Just
speculating.
making it up.
Yeah, I'm just making it
She's
up.
just a fucking smurf who went to Hot Topic, man. Oh, like this was my favorite point. Like out of nowhere, he shows up in a meeting without pants,
Yeah,
wearing
with his
his.
dick hanging out. Like,
He's like,
why am I not invited?
I was like, in the cinema, I was like, it's not a face, mom.
It's not a face.
It's not a face. He looks so goofy.
Yeah.
I just
not a
love.
face,
He's getting
Heinrich.
he gets some like Navi pussy. He immediately is like, I'm all in. He gets like one ear pierced. It's just he looks so silly. He
I
looks.
look cool, high-ranking commander.
Come
God,
on.
you
That
never
high-ranking commander really reminded me of the bad guy of Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
Yeah.
Remember the one that goes down in the ship when all
Oh,
of the
yeah,
people
that
shoot the
guy.
ship?
Yeah.
She reminded me of that, but she was like such a unlikable character. I really hope she's just gone.
Yeah.
I really hope that there would have been a point where just Quaritch or whatever would have just like
Snapped her neck.
snapped
or
her
something.
neck or whatever. And then at the end, Quaritch is like, now he's like, there's something with a spider falling down, but then spider falls down and then Quaritch holds the hand, and then fucking Sully also holds his hand.
Yeah.
And I love the part where Quaritch is like, I could have pulled you up if you didn't shut my arm, kid.
And then he was like, "You're gonna drop me or what,
Yeah.
Dad?
You gotta drop me, Dad.
You're some piece of work, kid. I respect that."
And then he falls to a supposed death. He's not dead, like 100% not.
No.
No,
But
I
you just saw like the anguish at the before he like died of the fall.
don't think he died.
Maybe, probably not.
I don't think
But
he died.
But
come
like
on.
you just saw the anguish, like, oh, not this again. Oh.
If he would have died, then like James Cameron, when their character dies, you see them die.
Yeah.
Like in Terminator, of course, you see the Terminator slowly being dropped in the lava. So I think that if Quaritch was really dead, he would have been dead. Like I think that Quaritch is literally my favorite character
This guy just
of these movies.
never die. He's like the Joker in the Arkham games. Like,
Basically,
I mean, like, I love Joker, and I loved him in every Arkham game, basically. But like, he was in every Arkham game, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he's the same. He keeps coming back, you know, the same freaking guy. So, like, let's see how he's gonna do that. The Virgin Jake Sully.
The Virgin Jake Sully was the dumb twin, leeches of brother success, forfeits his humanity for some blue waffle. Lives through a freaky alien clone, has sex via nerve endings
Hair
like
nerves.
a cock, is brainwashed into environmental BS, dependent on his frail, negligent human body, was dismissed as a white savior by his audiences, only succeeds due to hippie Deus Ex Machina, has uncanny valley features to the locals with small eyes and more fingers, dishonest in his intentions to mingle with Navi. Okay, you can read the Quaritch.
Okay. The Chad Mills Quaritch embraces his scars, plays by Pandora rules, committed soldier, superior tactician. Don't give a fuck about save the rainforest bullshit.
Yeah.
Alpha physique won't get soft on a low gravity world. Doesn't underestimate his enemies, knows he must crush their spirit. Strides around in a mech suit. Will open fire without even being able to breathe. Realist knows things will lead to war.
Calls himself Papa Dragon during battle. Badass commander.
Yeah, so Chad, he'll somehow be resurrected in the sequel.
We're on Team Quaritch. Get out of here, Sonny, you piece of shit.
Virgin Jake Sully, Virgin Jake Sully, Virgin Jake Sully.
Virgin. So let us know in the comments down below. What did you think of Avatar Fire and Ash? Did you watch it? Did you not watch it? Did you hate it? Did you rate it? What was you belated? And also, don't forget to be understated and cool like an alpha. My What You Up To Clanker is going to be, first of all, a little plug for a project I'm working on that's called Let Variant Karaoke. I'm dropping another freaking mixtape, and it's going to be filled with bangers like Loyal Doombot and Doombots in Your City, and Santa Doom is coming to doom you. There's going to be so many bangers that it's going to be a great time. So I'm probably going to drop this on 2nd Doomsday, so be on the lookout for that. And you can only listen to it on YouTube, watch it on YouTube, and maybe I'm gonna make a small little music video for Santa Doom. You've listened to some songs. What do you think?
Yes, I've listened to some songs. You mean of this album?
Yeah, you listen to a Loyal Doombot.
Yes.
I'm your loyal Doombot. Doombot for money. And do what more do what. Yeah, he doesn't even know the lyrics.
Oh, sorry, man.
But just tell them that they have to listen to this, and that's
you
the best.
do have to listen to this. It has covered many songs that you will be like, wait, I know this.
Really good, yeah.
I knew that last one was a Tina Turner cover. It is most definitely, and even
very young,
and even a rock one, like a rock and roll one. What was that again?
Mr. Downey.
Mr. Downey.
Mr. Downey.
Man.
But yeah, that's coming out pretty soon. Next, I thought it would be fun to cover the movies that I have watched, and I have done a little bit of a ranking. This is not too serious, but I have done a little bit of a ranking, and these are all of the movies I've watched this year, so I thought maybe we can go through them.
Yes.
My number one pick is, just fill in if you want to fill in, is Sinners. We both watched Sinners. What do you think? Is Sinners number one? Do you agree, disagree?
Best
Sinners number one, good?
Of 2025. Hell yeah.
Sinners, okay. Number two, Superman. I thought it was a great movie. I enjoyed it so much. Watched it 3 times in the cinema. I might even say that it's almost 50-50 with Sinners. I love Sinners, and I also love Superman, and I thought it was a great film. A movie that I also watched multiple times in the cinema was Mission Impossible 3. Mission Impossible 7, maybe? The Final Reckoning. Love the stunts, love the action scenes. Thought that Tom Cruise was great in this film. After that, another movie we have watched together was also Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolts.
Yeah, the new Avengers, aka
Avengers with a Z.
Avengers with a Z.
Yeah.
Good movie, had great heart, made me feel something. Thunderbolts, great.
And even his dad, I wouldn't say dad bod armor because it had a 6-pack, but like kind of a dad bod armor that he had.
Great team. Loved the whole movie from start to finish. Watched it multiple times in the theater also.
Definitely.
Then Caught Stealing, film we watched together.
Ooh, killer soundtrack.
It starred Action Bronson in it.
Yeah.
Great.
He got shot though. Too bad.
Yeah, he got but you still have to go watch it because of great performance. I really liked it. Austin Butler was also really good in the film.
Cool, creative idea
by Darren Aronofsky. I really recommend you go watch that one as well. Then number 6, I got Wake Up Dead Man, the new movie in the Knives Out franchise. I just really love murder mysteries, and I think that Daniel Craig does such an unbelievable job. The one thing that is, maybe I should put a little bit lower because it wasn't in the cinema. I watched it at home. I really would have liked to watch this in the cinema, but I did really enjoy it a lot. Fantastic Four First Steps. Even though this is Fantastic Four propaganda, I do think that they did a good job of portraying how much of a piece of crap Reed Richards is in this film. He's a bad father. He's not a good dude. He's not really heroic. He kicks monkeys into rivers to their death. And he also at the end gets cocked by Doctor Doom, and he almost gets stretched and destroyed by Galactus. So Galactus, one of my how they did Galactus good.
This Galactus had so much character. The guy just like played around and
so good.
You just saw the character.
Just smells a tree.
Yes.
Like a dog. Ready to pee on it.
Ready to eat it too.
Number 8, Begonia. We both watched this. This was a freaky movie.
Freaky, but cool. Very well put together.
Great performances.
Awesome story.
Amazing.
It's just... And
Jesse Plemons, 100%. I think he deserves the Oscar. Either it has to be Michael B. Jordan or Jesse Plemons.
Yeah.
Both just amazing performances.
Yes.
Let's see. Also, number nine.
Yes.
Predator Badlands. This movie was so good.
The best alien movie that
Of the year.
And even the best Predator of all time, because honestly, like,
I have to rewatch Predator 1 before I can say that.
okay, I have to rewatch that one too, but like until now, I think the best Predator movie ever.
Yeah.
Because like this has had so much character and world building to Yachas in general, but also this Predator character, the runt of the family. My God, it's a good movie. Just watch it, man.
I would recommend you go watch that for sure. I thought it was a real fun movie. Then number 10 is Avatar: Fire and Ash. We just talked about it.
Fire and Ash.
It could have been better. It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Overall, it was a good cinematic
Yeah.
experience. Just have to remind y'all, this is like a recent list. I just did this like 2 days ago. Whatever, you know.
It's not a story you should just watch because of the story. It's a story because
It's a theatrical experience.
It's a theatrical experience, visually appealing. It's a well-crafted world. You should watch it for that, not just for the characters and the story.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to my the other movies outside of the top 10. The top 10 through 20 are
You
number
think
11. I got The
Yes.
Long Walk. Long Walk. We watched it. Was a really good film. Didn't we watch The Long Walk and Eddington in one time, or was it
We watched it in one day.
like The Long Walk and Eddington, both good movies. They
Yeah.
made you feel something, made you question stuff that is happening.
The Long Walk being a Stephen King novel of the same name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, he wrote it with a different synonym, but Long Walk, great movie. And it's about like war and how war like changes people and it ruins young men's lives.
Yes.
Eddington, a very freaky movie, kind of Begonia-esque from Ari Aster.
Long.
You know, it's long and it's very also confusing. You don't know what's real, what's
Well
not
put
real.
together, and it kind of goes back to like the Corona times and based on a true story of a sheriff and a mayor
The
having
COVID
a
times,
dispute during the COVID times. Yeah, that's also. But you think that one and the Long Walk is not as good as Avatar?
You think that Avatar is worse than The Long Walk and Eddington?
I think One Battle After Another is better than Avatar.
You watch One Battle After Another, yeah?
Yeah, we watched that.
Go away, let's go at least. Okay. And what else do you think is better than Avatar here?
I think, well, I wouldn't say Captain America. I haven't seen that one. Mountainhead, I haven't seen it. F1, I haven't seen. One Battle After Another. The Long Walk and Eddington are better.
The one thing about we'll get to. Okay, well, if you want to talk about One Battle After Another, One Battle After Another is I did enjoy this film, but the first 30 minutes were for me just very unbelievable.
Oh, really?
I thought that the first 30 minutes where Leonardo DiCaprio plays like a freedom fighter, and he's like this young, horny dude. I was like, bro, come on, you're like 50, pushing 50, and you're only dating 20-year-olds. You're not a freedom fighter, my dude. Like and maybe like that just made it a little bit salty for me. I do think it's a good movie, and I think that the longer it goes, it is really good, and maybe I have to put it a little bit higher. But I only watched it once, and maybe I have to watch it again, and then I can put it higher on my list. Okay, but this is just it's 28 years later, I also thought that was a great film. I don't know if you haven't watched that one.
No,
Captain America. 28 years later, it's just a new take on zombies, and I cannot wait for the second part, which is coming out in January. Captain America: Brave New Bird. I really liked the action scene with the Hulk at the end. Too bad it was already revealed. Gotta be honest that maybe there are some pacing issues, but I do think that this movie is like a lot better than people give it credit for.
Yeah.
Especially there's like a part where like Captain America serves a freaking nuke. It's like what's going? It's pretty sick. I really like the new How to Train Your Dragon movie. I accidentally put the animated one here, but I really like that new one. I thought it was have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't seen the live
It's basically
action one.
like a shot-for-shot remake of the original.
Yeah.
But I did really enjoy it. Mountainhead is this film about a bunch of people who are like the tech billionaires of the world right now, and basically one of them has created a new AI that's destroying reality, and they're basically like trying to stab each other in the back the whole time. The whole thing takes place in like one location. It has a bunch of great actors, and I would just recommend you go watch it. F1, great visuals from like the race car driving and stuff.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of a paint, go by numbers Hollywood movie, I did really enjoy it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I should have put one battle after another higher, but yeah, I can still do that. This is just me real quick, just showing all the movies I watched. I can still do another ranking video series one. Definition Scheme, did really enjoy it. Good Wes Anderson movie, was solid. Starring of course, Benicio del Toro, who is also in One Battle After Another. He was great in One Battle After Another. He was great, the karate master. Then the Minecraft movie, of course, a cultural phenomenon. I think you fell asleep during the movie or not?
But I fell asleep, but only because I did not reboot my system for 4 more hours. But I did miss a lot. But to be fair, it was kind of a little bit of a boring part.
Did you? Okay, number 20 is okay for you, right?
Yeah, number 20 is fine.
Okay, then number 21. Can you do something for me? Black Bag is a spy thriller. I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. Like all of these movies, like here. Also, I just gotta be honest. Like these are all movies I very much enjoyed.
Yes.
These are all movies that are like still, in my opinion, I would call them Doomtastic. I would not call them Doom mid. These are all good movies in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like even though like the reason why Captain America is above One Battle After Another is because I would go watch Captain America Brave New World again faster than would watch One Battle After Another. Maybe it's not good reasoning, but these are all movies I very much enjoy, and I think they're all good movies. I would recommend any of these movies.
How much you've enjoyed it at the time you were watching them, basically?
Yeah, and I really enjoyed the part where Captain America fights a big red Hulk. Okay, these are the movies that are I think. Every movie here in the top row, from Black Bag, Naked Gun, we watched together. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
The Roses is a good drama comedy. Ballerina and Eleanor the Great. These are all movies I still enjoy. These are like between Doom mid and Doomtastic, more like good. I enjoy these. These are not like the best films ever, but I do really like these. Like Ballerina was of course the John Wick spin-off. Eleanor the Great is about a woman who lied about surviving Auschwitz, but it's actually a very sad story because it was actually the story of her best friend. Whose family died there, and she went to a support group, and it's a good movie. I would recommend watching Eleanor the Great. The Conjuring, I enjoyed, but I would not really recommend. It's just a Conjuring movie. You know what you're getting. Yeah. The Accountant 2, I thought it was very funny, but I don't have to rewatch it ever again. Weapons, kind of disappointing in my opinion. The mystery wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, and yeah. Then we got Bruce Springsteen. It was okay. I think that, to be honest, Flight Risk of all of these movies is the movie that I enjoyed the most, but it's also a really bad movie. it's like the twist is that Mark Wahlberg is secretly bald. That's the twist of this movie. It's like, oh my god, he's wearing a wig, and I was like, yeah, I'm in. But this, I have to be honest, it's not a good movie, but I did really enjoy it. I would like to show this to somebody and not tell them at all, and then they're like, what the fuck? Mark Wahlberg is bald, and I'm like, yeah, I got you, bitch. I got you. Let's go to the movies that I thought were actually like really disappointing or really not that good. Mickey 17 probably should be higher than this, but yeah, I think that Mickey 17 actually deserves to be a little bit higher. He should be there, and then the Mark Wahlberg movie should be here. But to be honest, like I really didn't like the ending of Mickey 17. I thought it turned into a really shitty Star Wars or whatever. But like all of the other parts with the drama, with like the cloning and stuff, enjoyed it. The Monkey, I enjoyed it. Black Phone was okay. It was
disappointing.
Doom mid. It was like
Doom mid.
Did we say like Doom to Fail?
Yeah, well,
It was fine, but it wasn't great.
All right, it was.
I don't know how to feel about this movie.
Well,
Like,
compared to the previous installment, it kind of paled in comparison.
I wouldn't rewatch any of the movies you see on the screen right now again.
You know what I think it did? Black Phone 2 jumped the shark. Black Phone 2 jumped
it
the
was
shark.
just also like it was the grabber was not that antagonizing. The monkey is maybe the movie I enjoyed the most out of these. Was just a monkey. When you use the monkey, somebody dies or something.
Yeah.
It's just a comedy about like how futile life is. Running Man, we both didn't like it, right?
Well, yeah, we thought it was alright at the beginning a little.
And it really jumped the shark.
And it kind of, jumped the shark. It derailed at the end.
I really didn't like Companion. I just don't like the guy who who's the dude from The Boys?
The Boys. Oh, you mean like the Superman-like guy?
No, like the guy's like Huey.
Oh, Huey. Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I don't like, nothing against the actor, but I just didn't like his performance in this movie. And I also just didn't really like the fact that it was all about sex robots or whatever. I was just like, this is weird, I don't give a shit. Zootopia 2, fucking boring.
Really?
Didn't like it. And maybe it's like a fun movie when you just have your little niece over. Let's put on Zootopia 2, whatever. But this is a movie that was just like, oh, this is nothing, this is not for me. It's just not for me. Okay, let's just say that. If you like it, good for you. You probably don't like Marvel movies. You don't like Captain America 4, and that's your personal opinion, and that's fine. Like, nothing against you, man. I Know What You Did Last Summer was like one of the worst acted films of all time. Jurassic World probably deserves to be a little bit higher than this, but to be honest, I don't know, if the entire premise of the movie is somebody ate a Snickers bar and that triggered the dinosaur apocalypse, I'm out. That's just kind of like, what the fuck's going on? Then you have Until Dawn, one of the worst game movies of all time. The movie was so bad, I refused to make a review. Just made a video reacting to the review of Moist Critical.
Compared to like the game, I played the game.
I love the game.
Yeah.
I also played the game. I love the game, and the movie is the shit. Wolfman was just like, I don't know. Wolfman was just a very low budget and, in my opinion, not really
cheap.
Well done. Yeah, it was just cheap. It was just like, I don't know. I watched it or whatever. And these last two movies are two like Disney movies. One of them, Tron Ares, bombed at the box office, and it felt like Tron Ares was generated by ChatGPT. It was like soulless. I really didn't like the performance from the Joker from Suicide Squad, Jared Leto. I just didn't care for it, and I was just watching it, and I was just like, oh my, I've never wanted to leave a cinema more. Besides the time that I watched Lilo and Stitch, the remake, the live action Lilo and Stitch movie. I love the original Lilo and Stitch movie, but this remake was trash. Straight up, just I watched it and I was like, bro, I just looked to the right and I was like, bro, I just wanna really, I hate this. Gee Louise, for some reason I forgot to put I really tried to delete this movie out of my mind. I forgot to put the new Wicked in there. Wicked for Good is literally, I almost stood up and walked out of the theater because it was this terrible. And I looked to my right, and I didn't want to go to this film. I liked the first one, but I don't know I just wasn't really feeling it. But my girlfriend was like, oh, let's go to this movie. I was like, okay. I went to the movie. We're an hour in. I look to the right. She's sleeping. I'm watching the worst movie ever, and the person who made me go to the theater is fucking sleeping. So I'm just there like, I cannot wake her up. And I try to wake her up like, hey, can we get out of here? And she's like, no, I'm watching the movie. I'm like, no, you're sleeping, Gee, it was, but like, I liked the original Wicked. I thought that the movie, the first Wicked made me cry, man. Like the part where Ariana Grande's like, oh, you have a weird hat, and I'm gonna dance with you. I was like, oh man, Ariana Grande is so nice. But then in the sequel, like, she's literally like a Nazi sympathizer in the movie, because like all of the wizards, they're like, we're gonna kill all the animals, and then she's like, at least I got my makeup. I'm like, bitch, help the animals, man. It was. I was just like, am I
It
having
let
an
vary
aneurysm here?
it let vary she would be executed.
And the songs were just trash. It was like, I have new shoes, and I was like, fuck off, man. And then like the crippled sister of the Wicked Witch gets hit by a house, and what does Ariana Grande's character do? Here's some new shoes, Dorothy. Bitch, you just gave the last thing that the Wicked Witch of the West has of her sister to a strange, weird girl in a blue dress. What's your fucking I was like, bro, what's your problem? And then it was so weird. And then like the boyfriend of the Wicked Witch gets beaten to death, so she turns him into like a hay version of Jesus. That has to be blasphemy, right? It's blasphemy. This whole movie is just trash. And then like the guy who's SpongeBob turns into
sacrilegious.
Yeah, he turns into like the metal man, and then I don't. It was it was not good. It's not a good movie, yeah, like that was not good. I don't know. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with my list. I think that my list is fine. I don't think I have to change anything. Maybe I do. Still have to watch Frankenstein though. I haven't watched Frankenstein, that new one.
Oh yeah, me
But that's also fucking. Before you know it, man, the next time we're talking, fucking Jake Paul has boxed against Anthony Joshua. What do you think is gonna be happening? Oh wait, we're okay. Before we talk about, let us know in the comments down below. But do you agree with my list, or I don't know? Do you co-sign this list? Yes or no?
I think I'll go.
You think that One Battle After Another should be higher?
Yeah,
is One Battle After Another in your top 10?
There were just a couple of movies that you and I both watched in the rankings that I just think kind of reverse. You know, like,
do you think One Battle After Another should be in this top 10 instead of Avatar?
One Battle After Another should sure as hell be in the top 10.
Yeah. What else?
The Long Walk should be in the top 10.
Yeah, but okay, what would you take out of the top 10?
Out of the top 10, honestly, I very much mostly agree with the top 10. Fantastic Four. I did not see Wake Up Dead Man. Sinners. Oh my god. Okay.
Now, what can you take out of? What can you take out of this?
What I can take out of this?
Avatar.
Avatar. Yeah. Take
Avatar. Would you
out?
take Predator, Badlands out of this?
No.
Yeah, but like, what do you mean? If you say that 3 movies has to be in here, what if you have to choose? You can remove 2 and you can put 2 in. Which 2 would you remove? And which
if
2
I
would you put in?
remove 2 and put 2 in.
And nothing of the top row, right? Or
okay.
Top row, yes or no?
You know what? This is what I think.
Mission
I just think
Impossible?
switching one with one from the second half. Okay?
Okay.
So I want to switch Avatar with, go to the other list.
Okay, Avatar with.
I want to switch Avatar with Eddington.
Okay, Eddington. Okay, and anything else? And do you want to switch any of these movies with One Battle After Another or no?
Okay, I'm just gonna switch Wake Up Dead Man only purely because I haven't seen it. Yeah,
I was you're kind of right. I put Wake Up Dead Man there because I'm a really big fan of murder mysteries. But to be honest, One Battle After Another is a better movie.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, I have to rewatch One Battle After Another, but the beginning of the movie just gave me. I was just like, I think if the beginning of the movie had a different actor playing the same character as a young Leonardo DiCaprio,
just switch him out.
It would have worked because he is not 20 years old. You know?
Yeah.
And he's playing like a young 20-year-old, and I'm like, no, it doesn't work for me. Okay, but
yeah, but we also had different experience in the because you said the first 30 minutes were trippy. I did not really feel that way over the first 30 minutes. I thought like the first 30 minutes was like, her like looking over like the refugee camp. I get, you don't get why, but like apparently they were doing something revolutionary. And they wanted to stick it to the man basically and let the people go.
Let's
and
not
stuff.
get into too much details. We can always let's just. Okay.
We also had 2 different experiences, so that's why the list is also a little different for both of us.
Okay. Yeah. If you agree or disagree with our list, let us know. Maybe your top 10, top 15 would be cool. Top 16, beta. If you have different experiences or if you think something we're wrong about something, let us know. Please be respectful in the comments. This is only like an opinion, man. Everybody has a different experience, so like nobody has the same values when they're watching a movie. For right now, I think I wanna end it on a note of I am Santa Doom.
I am Santa Doom.
And I hope you have a happy Doomas.
Yes.
Happy Doomas. I have heard through the grapevine that Straight Outta Latveria is working on a Doomas holiday special. I am really looking forward to that. So a lot of ho-hos and good luck towards Straight Outta Latveria and making the best Doomas holiday special possible. I will send you my Doomas song. Maybe you can do something with it. Maybe not. We'll see about that. To all of the people who have followed this channel over the years, have been enjoying the content, liking, commenting, and doom scribing, thank you so much for the support. Even if you maybe have watched a couple and not watched some, we are doing this because we love talking about movies and we love nerding out, and sometimes, we just enjoy doing this, right? It's fun to do.
It's fun to do. They're talking about movies, talking about nerd shit, making funny voices over it, man. This is what we do. We do it.
I'm Bane.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Bane. Hello.
That was a great voice.
I'm gonna crush your skull now. Good idea, by the way, to make Mr. Frog Bane, by the way.
Yeah, Mr. Frog is great.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
But okay. So before we end it with you doing we're just saying thank you so much. I hope you have happy holidays. I will continue to make some short little videos. I'll probably make a Journey to Doomsday Avengers video, and I'll do some other stuff. But hopefully we can still get one little video or live stream in before the end of 2025. But it's really depending on the schedule, because I will be going on my Doomsday Happy Doomas journey to see some family, some loved ones, and we'll just see if Doom will allow it. And otherwise, we will see you back in the podcast in 2026. You can do this part.
Please like, comment, and doomscribe, and happy holidays.
Doombot out, and have yourself a happy Doomas. Yeah, Doomas,
Yeah, Doomas.
You were almost gonna say Doomsday.
Yeah, actually.
If you had said Doomsday, you would
Actually-
have got fucking fired. I would have got fucking Spider-Man here.
Sorry, sorry, hello.
Hello. wait, real quick. Wait. We should show up these little goofy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Like
Hey, SpongeBob, how's it going?
What is it, Patrick?
they should sound mangled, like.
What's up, Patrick? You have hair, Patrick.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog possessing Patrick.
We should just do this the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time we do. These
Giving
are
nightmares to
advertised now, yeah.
I just love the fact that they all have like hidden buttholes, they probably cannot see it like in the camera, but he has like a little button where his butt is. this one also. That's like my favorite part, is that always when I get one of these I think they're called fugglers or whatever. Then they have like hidden buttholes. Like,
There's something for everyone.
oh yeah. These are like the worst. Like, who would give a plushie like teeth? These are like the worst things. These are the worst ever.
I don't know why they made them look
SpongeBob?
We probably shouldn't have jumped in that. Probably shouldn't have jumped in that chemical acid, Patrick.
Well, check later, you goofy goobers.
Later, goofy goobs.